So it's amazing how weight can fluctuate. When I got up this morning, and keep in mind I've been on zero carbs, just eating turkey breast, frozen vegetables, tomatoes, boiled eggs, and trying to get rid of that last bit of fat in the lower back here, that the body wants to hang on to a little bit here. And this morning I woke up at 199 pounds, and that was wearing nothing before I got in the shower. And I still have not eaten anything, but I threw on my jean shorts, my shirt, my shoes, and took my fat burner and had some water. And with all that, I'm 206, so 6 pounds. So yeah, crazy. So I'm about to hit legs today. Still doing the home workouts. For anybody that's watching and been following along since I was doing van life, I am still in van life. I'm just signed into a lease here in my apartment until November. But I'm gonna get my van set up and get the cot in there, and I, of course, to keep all my camping gear and all that stuff in there. So you can still do van life even if you're renting an apartment. You can still go out there, and I like to go out to the lakes or to the park and have all my food in there, and be able to go in the van and have a nap if I want, make myself a home and not actually have to come home. I can stay out to where I'm most happy, which is out in nature, out in the prairies, out on the road, and still keep my apartment and kind of have the best of both worlds, because I'm still doing my home workouts, and really, they're supposed to ease restrictions here in Canada. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta. There's supposed to be easing restrictions here in about a week or so, and they're saying, oh yeah, everything's going to be open full throttle. Alberta's going to be great again. We're going to have the most rocking summer ever, but we'll wait and see, because that's what they keep saying after the first wave, after the second wave, and now we're in the third wave. So I'm not holding my breath, and I'm just going to keep with the home workouts. I took some pictures when I was out in the bush posing there a few days ago, and bulked up a little bit in the winter, and with all my home workouts, I put on a little more size. So you don't need a fancy gym, you don't need fancy weights, you don't even need a bench press. I use all dumbbells mostly, and my elastic bands, and intensity and just going heavy is key, and hitting the muscle at different angles to make it grow, and resting and getting in all your meals. So of course I started tanning about 3 weeks ago, so we're almost at the end of May here. I'm still carb depleted. The lighting is shit in here, but got to lose that little bit of back fat there. You hold a little bit in your lower chest there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Like, the lighting in here is shit, and I am carb depleting. But those pictures will come later, once I'm fully shredded, probably with that last 6 pounds or so that I got to lose, and then carb up and have some good lighting. I want to get outside at the park and do some posing, get some good pictures, and with some of the really good pictures that turn out really good. I mean, if you're not competing, you want to have something to show for your hard work and your effort, you know, show your friends, your family, you know, encourage other people with your good pictures, you know. If you want, you know, why just keep them in your phone? Why just have them floating around cyberspace, you know? Get them printed out, you know, photo edit them a little bit, do what you want with them, and get them printed out nice, you know. Get a few of your favorite ones printed out, put them in a nice frame, and, you know, put them on display in your house or your apartment. You know, why not? So that's the goal, because people ask me if I compete, you know, because I get so serious about it and go all the way with getting ripped. And I said, no, I do it every summer. You know, no matter what size I am, some summers I'm bigger than other summers. You know, fell off about 5 years ago, but you know, dieted down, ended up being ripped at like 175, and you know, it's been a 5-year journey now to build myself back up, and you know, I'm back up to you know, I'm pretty freaking lean at 200 now, 206, and so the goal is to be just shredded at 195, which is really good for me. You know, I can't complain about that, and of course, you know, see how the next year goes, and bring it up 10 pounds. Like every year, a guy can put on 10 pounds of muscle, you know, if you're consistent. But I mean, I'm really actually happy with being ripped at 195, 200 pounds. I really don't want to or need to get that much bigger than that, because I still gonna have to maintain a full-time job. I still like my hiking. I want to stay agile, and the goal is just to try to stay lean and, you know, ripped year round, and feel good mentally and physically, and yeah, and you know, that's it. Just love the bodybuilding lifestyle, and gonna get into my leg workout here, completely carb depleted and fasted now for 12, 13 hours, so I'm on empty stomach, and today is just going to be same thing, mixed vegetables, boiled eggs, turkey breast, tuna, and you know, I use a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of crushed tomatoes, some hot sauce, and salt, pepper, garlic powder, so you know, you can still make things taste flavorful, and that's all the better, because your palate per se will get those digestive juices flowing, and you know, you want your food to taste good while it's going down. It's just easier to get down. Well, yeah, tons of broccoli too, and yeah, just checking in with you, and yeah, this doesn't stop. I'm actually feeling really good today because I cut back on my cardio. I was getting pretty exhausted there. There's just no need to do cardio. I figure, you know, cut back on the cardio and tighten up my diet. So, and of course, try to keep the weights heavy and stay strong, right? So I don't lose muscle while I'm dieting. Yeah, so I was taking a pre-workout. It was $19 for the Muscle Prime that I was taking, Allmax. And when I went to Walmart, the pre-workout just wasn't cutting it anymore. I wasn't feeling it. Literally wasn't cutting it anymore. So I found these, and these are freaking awesome. They're also made by Allmax, and only $19 for 90 capsules, and it's Allmax Rapid Cuts Shredded Extreme Thermogenic Fat Burner, and that stimulates thermogenesis, which is what I wanted, is to keep my my core, in the inner core of my body, in a thermogenesis state to increase metabolism and keep the fat burning mode up, while I was in a resting state and not doing cardio. And, with that, I mean, you have to keep in mind, you also have to be on very low carb and a tight diet. You have to work with the fat burning. You can't be like, 100 pounds overweight and eating like crap and think, oh, I'm going to take a fat burner and get ripped. No, fat burner is not for you if you still got 20 to 30 pounds to lose. The fat burner, because you'll just burn out. You just burn out your nervous system. You'll be running off low energy, nervous energy, and you just get exhausted. The fat burners is for competitive people that, or if you want to get past the plateau, you just can't shake that next 5-10 pounds you want to lose. You want to get, but it's only temporary. So you want to use it when you only got that last 5 or 10 pounds that you got to lose, that your body just so desperately wants to hold on to. And so that's why I use, sounds like phone's dying. Sounds like a commercial, but that's why I use the Rapid Cuts Shredded. And it actually comes in capsules. It's pretty good when they come in nice capsules and not tablets. So it is a, see if you can see that. Yeah, so it is a nice capsule. And I'm actually only taking 2 a day. I'll take one early in the morning and one in the early afternoon, because I don't want to have that restless energy at night when it's time to go to bed. And if you do still have that restless energy at night, a little bit before you go to bed, and you don't want to be on anti-anxiety pills or antidepressants or whatever, freaking any pharmaceutical crap, but just for those that maybe feel a little anxious at night, I've been using this, and it's used as a sedative and to relieve nervousness and restlessness, and all it is this St. John's wort, and it's been working awesome at night to keep my anxiety down and stuff like that. And I just I got that at Walmart. It's actually not very expensive. It was 100 capsules for, I think, $13. So St. John's wort is very good. And if you do suffer from any kind of depression, 5-HTP. Remember that, 5, just with the 5, HTP. And you have to build that. You could get that over the counter too, in your vitamin section at whatever store, Walmart or wherever. And you have to build that 5-HTP. I was on that in the summertime. You build that in your system, and it starts working after a couple of weeks. It takes time to kick in. Yeah, strongly recommend anything herbal over anything pharmaceutical. So let's see what's going on here a little bit. Better lighting over here. It looks like flat in the bathroom there, but it's coming along. You lose a little bit of fat in here more. Yeah. I'm not going to get too much into posing because, I got to get zoned out for my leg workout here. And drink one of these a day. And I use the Crystal Light because I'm so bloody sick of drinking water, and to get that fat burning, that thermogenesis effect, you don't want to be dehydrated. Your metabolism will just stop if you're dehydrated. So I try to drink a full one of these a day. Believe it or not, actually, if you chug back water and you're flat, you'll actually fill out. Watch. See that? Just instantly filled out. Just by chugging a shitload of water, I filled out. You know, you get that oxygen in your muscles. You know, so tons of water while on the low carb will keep your muscles full.
It ain't cool, but I'm ranked. Big bucks, no whammies. I swear I probably lump somebody head for a Grammy. My heart black as the Lambo, Kimbo for Kanye. And I ain't frontin', I'm just telling y'all what God say. See my own will since the day that Adam cursed me. The muscle power go to your brain if you let it. You say what up, dog. I hear God, I'm so dyslexic. Sit on the throne, it's really a toilet, heart is septic. I had no power, I get handed death, I must accept it. It's hard to see the light when you never listen. Our whole life's blacked out, the power's tripping. Do you really want it now? Oh, well, come tell me. It'll make you a leader or retiring. You will decide. But transparent, apparently you care for me like a parent. I swear it's the coldest winter ever upon my shoulders. Days are long, my nights are even longer. The weight so heavy on my back I can't move. Can somebody help me? Where do I turn to? Since I was a youngin', I've been gunning it all alone. Ain't asking for help, I just carry it on my own. And turning to God was for the weak. Liz, I'm looking at life through such a weak
Round your neck.
I can't see clear, but it ain't tears in my eyes. It's sweat pouring down from the years I've tried to be my
Under
own
both
savior.
feet.
Said I never fail, but never had a
Shoulder width apart.
So this is where I turn, confess, believe that Jesus is the only savior that I'll ever need. I repent tonight, yeah. It's like I always seem to fall. Catch me, can you catch me? Can you catch me before I'm gone? I'm gone, trying it on my own. I know I can't do it, but still I'm just holding on. And when you see me up, yeah, I'm really down. And when you see me smile, there's really no one around. So if I let it go, promise you catch me now. Yeah, just catch me now. Promise you catch me now. Yeah, catch me now. Trying to stand on my own, still I'm just trying. Trying to be the man I should be, that's my goal. But no matter how hard I try, I don't know where to drive, gotta stop, I'm on the verge of going. Often I'm feeling like I'm hopeless, feeling like I failed, I'm lonely. I'm trying each moment, trying to be strong, but really I've blown it.
Burns, man.
What's gonna happen, I see, change gotta happen.
Zero carbs.
I'm weak and some kind of
Fasted.
I need crazy.
Very low energy.
Is there anyone in terms
Lots of
grace and peace to our can I be forgiven
burning up in there.
Just holding on. And when you see me up, yeah, I'm really down. And when you see me smile, there's really no one around. So if I let it go, promise you catch me now. Yeah, just catch me now. Promise you catch me now. Yeah, catch me now. There I go again. Yeah, I blew it. Everything I don't wanna do, I keep doing. Steadily feeling stupid. Instead of making excuses, I just need to face the music. I need you. I lean on my own strength, but it's useless, cause healing only comes out of stripes and then bruises. I jump deuces and turn towards you, but sometimes I turn right back to it. Why do I abuse all the grace that you're giving me? It's like I can't win, man, I still got sin in me. And I struggle just believing you forgiving me. Cause if I was you, I would've been done finished. Can you catch me, can you catch me before I'm gone? I'm gone, trying it on my own. I know I can't do it, but still I'm just holding on. And when you see me up, yeah, I'm really down. And when you see me smile, there's really no one around. So if I let it go,
Who's that last bit there?
Yeah, just catch me now. Promise you catch me
That
now.
line.
Yeah, catch me now. It's like I always seem to fall. Catch me, can you catch me? Can you catch me before I'm gone? I'm gone, trying it on my own. I know I can't do it, but still. So don't stress, feel to your knees. into your life. Cause when you worry, you don't trust him. Turn around to the light. Don't be anxious, he'll give you peace. Transcends all your strife. He's got amazing plans for you, so run with all your might. It's alright, it's okay, it's alright. Cause he sees and knows your needs, it's alright. Until you're ready to face my day. I'm ready. And then when you won't get on the water, you're the best dance. This is all I know, all I know. Sometimes I feel just like Samson after his dreads fell. I swear I heard demons cheering and out of hell, yeah. If no one has the power, just say me Jehovah can. You dust me up and put my sword right back in my hand. You told me no weapon gon' ever keep my feet moving. Praise his name with the sound of music and keep grooving. Trouble may be all around us, so that's right. The battle's already over, you just standing there. Standing in the trench, in the muck, in the mile. Want the world to see you in the face.
Burns, man. So I just gotta keep killing it. Let's kill it, man. This is my shit leg, my knee. For a long time now, 20 years. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just overdo it physically, but I get leg cramps and it gets to the point where I literally really strain this muscle here right above my knee to the point where it feels injured. It puts a little bit of pain in my knee actually. So I just try to work through it and get the blood flow in there. And another reason why I take the St. John's wort. Probably wondering I had some garbage bags on my bed here. They weren't dead body parts or anything. They were actually, I took them off because it looks shabby. I look like I'm a hoarder or something. As you know, I was brought up with a lot of discipline. My father was from Belgium, and a disciplinary man, and I'm glad he taught me a lot of discipline. He was a very good man, strong work ethic, took us on a lot of family vacations, and had me doing chores around the house at a very young age, shoveling snow, dusting, vacuuming, doing dishes after supper, and making my bed. And he'd always inspect to make sure I didn't do anything half-assed, because his his theory was, if you're going to do something half-assed, don't do it at all. On top of that, money doesn't grow on trees, and if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. But yeah, so I do make my bed and clean my apartment, and that's actually all stuff that they teach you when you're training for the military, is to be disciplined. They don't want slobs. They don't want somebody that's been babied all their lives. They want somebody that's got some street sense. Same with being a police officer. They want a guy that can take care of himself. I mean, if you can't flip and take care of a plant, and you can't make your bed, you don't have discipline. So yeah, I make the bed, and it just actually got on my hands and knees and scrubbed the grout of the tile here around my bed, because when I had the bleeding ulcer in March, when I almost died, this is where I threw up right here, and I didn't have a chance to really clean it properly, because the blood actually stained the grout in the floor. So I got on my hands and knees this morning with a scrub brush and got all the grout clean. And yeah, it's part of life, man. You gotta take care of things, keep sanitary, keep hygienic, and keep your game tight, roll with the punches, make use out of things you got. And another thing about being in van life is just having a minimalist attitude. I don't need a big, huge place. I don't need a big, huge house. I don't even want a one-bedroom apartment. As a single guy, I got a bachelor here. My bed is in my living room. And Most of my stuff that I got, my furniture and stuff, I got for free on Marketplace. And you know what, since I moved in November, I've gradually collected enough weights here to work out at home. And yeah, simple is better. I don't have no dishes. I use Tupperware. I got like 2 spoons, 2 knives, 2 forks, and just minimalist. I mean, having a lot of stuff and a lot of shiny things and a lot of expensive things does not mean jack shit. Period. Doesn't mean nothing, man. When all that stuff is stripped away from us, you know, when shit really hits the fan, none of that's going to mean nothing. It's not going to do you a damn bit of good. Now, you show me some survival stuff that you have, you know. You show me your cupboards with all your canned goods, and you show me your weapons, and you tell me your plan for a light outage or a storm hitting. Now, that to me is something. You got a bunch of fancy cars, nice clothes, bling bling. Doesn't mean jack shit. And it really doesn't. I'm not just mean jack shit. Well, one leg at a time. And your 10-pound ankle weights here. Legs don't look very cut when they're pumped up, so you'll notice like pro bodybuilders, competitive bodybuilders, before they go on stage, they're pumping up, but you'll never see them pump up their legs, because when you pump up your legs, you lose all your cuts. They're just full of blood. They will look big and full, but they won't be cut. But leg extensions is what gives you those deep cuts in the front of the quads. It helps bring out the teardrop and separation. And of course, we're going to use this weight and everything else for hamstring curls as well. And we're going to do the first set with that, and then we actually, what I do is a bungee cord. My bungee cords here. Oops. Bungee cords here. Bungee cord. 10-pound plates are on there to make it even heavier. So yeah, I do a superset with. Hamstring curls and then leg extensions. So way back, lean in on the counter, make sure your glutes are out. Don't be afraid to stick out your ass, okay? Nobody's going to be coming up behind you. You're not in prison. So stick it out. Just about 30 reps, and then the leg extensions go way back on this bad boy. This is light, but still. And I lean back because if I'm forward like this, I get a pull on the hamstring that I don't like. It's an awkward strain, and not all that flexible. You're not really swinging it. just remember, this is about bringing out the cuts. Get blood flow in there. And of course, building up the muscle around your knee. And building up that muscle around your knee is going to make you stronger for squats. Really, leg extensions, you don't have to go crazy heavy. Like Tom Platz, a lot of bodybuilders, you just do crazy high reps, even if it's 100 reps, and you don't even have to count reps. Don't even count them. Just keep going, you know, and squeeze. You can pick up the speed a little bit, and even hold it at the top. It's another good method. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and it freaking burns, trust me. It's going to start to give out, but you know what, you just keep squeezing it. And you can do that towards the last bit of your set. Hold it and squeeze it. Hold it and squeeze it. This is what separates the men from the babies. Pain barrier. This is what's going to get you a bodybuilding build is pain. Being able to withstand the burning and the excruciating pain. Yeah, some people would have wimped out the first 20 minutes of my workout, but you know, I'm no Ronnie Coleman. I'm no Dorian Yates, but I've been doing this crap for 30 years, man. And there's always a way, and then you can pound out some at the very end there again. Ooh. I'm no Einstein. I'm no Ronnie Coleman. But I'm not an actor. I am not an actor. I'm the real flippin' deal. People, they idolize these actors, you know. But these actors, they're actors. They get makeup on, they get their clothes put on them, they get told to act a certain way, do certain things. People idolize them like they're gods. It's Hollywood for you. In the meantime, if you met them in real life, you might not even like them. And you can do these little pulses at the top. You just keep going. Okay, I'm not going to go too crazy because we're still going to go heavier. But I'm going to work all on this leg first. So I'm not putting the weights back and forth. Going to work all on this leg first. And then the other leg. Get the bungee cord in there. Through the weight. And get the weight on there. Bungee cord it. And around. See? There we go. It's on there good. Yeah. I'm going to do some more hamstrings. There we go. hamstrings. Up. That's freaking putting a little bit of strain on my shin there. I should probably. There we go. Okay. Yeah. 16. You know, all of it there. Yeah. That's killed. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for the other leg, and that's going to conclude the workout. Completely carb depleted here, fasted, and the whole day is going to be turkey, frozen vegetables, broccoli, and boiled eggs. And I'm going to get some ice, an ice pack on my shitty knee there. Some days are better, some days are worse, but yeah, that's her. There you have it, meal number one. Boiled eggs, stewed whole tomatoes, mixed vegetables, hot sauce, garlic powder, and lots of black pepper. That's a get ripped meal number 1.